Senior. He is the product manager for the Mastersizer. Welcome, Paul. Senior to the Mastersizer as well, I believe.
Yes, that's right. Yep. So I am product manager and I'm responsible for the Mastersizer products.
Since a couple of years already?
Well, so actually I joined in May of this year, so I'm relatively new to the role, but I'm not new to the Mastersizer at all. I've been using the Mastersizer for about 9 years now. So I started in a QC lab using the Mastersizer virtually every day. And yeah, I've kind of progressed with building up expertise using the Mastersizer, and yeah, now it's the instrument that I spend my time with, looking after and
nurturing, basically.
Yes, effectively, yeah, that's really the role of a product manager. Is we look after every aspect of the product. So yeah, kind of day-to-day technical queries, but a core component of it is speaking to customers, understanding how they use the instrument. Well, and looking to the future as well. How do they want to use the instrument in the future? What is our next step in improving that overall experience?
Yeah, and as a user, you probably have a vision on that as well.
Yes, absolutely. I joined the role with some quite clear ideas for what we could do. But part of the role is really listening to other people, so collaborating with them, and usually finding some middle ground as to what we're going to do.
Yeah, nice, good to hear that. Well, thousands of researchers across the world use the Mastersizer, and it even has the Select Science Platinum Seal of Approval. Why has it revolutionized people's work? Well,
so I think there's many reasons why it has revolutionized people's work. I think certainly one of the reasons is just its technical capability. The Mastersizer, it has a very wide dynamic range, for example, in terms of the sizes that it can measure. So Mastersizer3000 can size from very small, 10 nanometers, all the way up to several millimeters. And that's crucially important for size analysis. Users want to be sure that all of the particles present within their sample are being measured, and we can offer that just with a single optical setup. There's no need to configure your instrument ahead of analysing the sample. Once you put your sample in there, it will be able to size from small to large. So
that's easy, yeah, sounds reasonable. Why do you love working with the Mastersizer?
I love working with the Mastersizer because, well, we see such a variety in the samples that it can measure. We speak to customers every day about their particle sizing needs, but every day it's something different. So it can go from one day speaking to somebody about analysing battery samples to another day where we're looking at cement. There's a huge, diverse range of samples that are measured in many different industries, and it's great to be able to learn about those industries.
Yeah, I can imagine that as well. And why is it such a versatile and robust instrument that can be used across a variety of industries?
Well, so it's all, I suppose, down to the flexibility of the instrument and how a user can present their sample to the instrument. So we have worked very hard to allow that flexibility. So if we're talking about kind of wet measurements, we allow for a wide range of volumes that can be tested. So if we're going to be precise, we can go all the way down to 6 millilitres up to a litre. So a huge range of volumes that can be measured. But also we give a lot of flexibility in terms of how samples can be prepared. We have kind of centrifugal stirring in there, so we ensure that there's no bias whilst sampling during measurements. And also there's inline sonication as well, so effective dispersion of agglomerates within the cells. But we also offer dry measurements as well. We have a very kind of advanced design for dispersion of dry materials, and that's a modular design as well. So we can cater for fragile materials as well as cohesive materials, which are usually the problem samples for dry dispersion.
Yeah, and if you mention all of these things and the way it's versatile, does it also mean that it's easy to operate, or is it difficult to operate?
No, it's very easy to use, really intuitive as well. So we have lots of different ways in which we make it easy to use in terms of the hardware. We have kind of automatic alignment, for example, so there's no need to align the laser ahead of measurement. The software and the hardware come together and do that for you. We also have various features within the software that really make it very easy to use. So the measurement manager window, for example, allows live trending of data, so you can monitor in real time what is happening to your sample. The new data quality guidance feature allows for intelligent feedback on data quality. So if it alerts you to an issue, you can immediately follow its guidance and get back on track with your size analysis. And we also offer accessories such as the Hydra Insight, which is for dynamic imaging, and that allows more insight, more detail on your sample, which can really help expedite and speed up the method development process.
Yeah, yeah. And what does it take to switch to the Mastersizer if you have something else in place?
Of course, so again, installing an instrument, going to a new instrument like the Mastersizer can seem quite daunting for users, but we've made it a very stress-free process. So with our smart install package, actually you don't need an engineer to even install the instrument for you. You can do it yourself. Upon receipt, you can have it up and running within 90 minutes. And it's a very compact instrument as well, so there's no worries about it taking up too much lab space, which is very much at a premium for a lot of our customers.
Yeah, and what's your personal favourite feature?
My personal favourite feature would certainly be just the software. It's such a nice bit of software in terms of not only its aesthetics, but just the various ways in which you can make your analysis bespoke to your specific needs, and how it really intelligently guides you through the process of measuring particle size. It's as if we've taken one of our application specialists and put them in the software.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. Well, thank you for this introduction on the Mastersizer.